Okay, we're live. What's up? I am back. Happy to be back. And we're gonna keep working on the same shit I was working on last week. Because, yeah, I reverted that commit because some things weren't working. So I didn't even need to revert the commit to fix those things. It was mostly a restart your computer kind of thing that fixed it. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, Friday was kind of a messy stream, if you remember, if you were here. So today I'll keep working and do some of that stuff back again. Okay, let me see. I'm seeing something that I don't like here. Is this a texture kind of issue? Let me see what's up. So how are you? Let me know in the chat if you're watching, wherever you're watching. Okay, we're good. Okay, dude, this is interesting. Because no. Yeah, this is the previous. Yeah, this is not the bad textures. Okay, so it's good. I don't have to fix this one again. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, so this wasn't part of the commit. Hell yeah. Okay, so I am gonna work again on some optimization, the same optimization I was working on Friday, but then Unreal was been kind of a mess. Let me see if it's been kind of a mess tonight too. Let me see. Okay. What's this, dude? Why is it showing me that? Okay, that's good. Why is it showing me this here? Is this a bug, dude? Okay, anyways. Okay, let's see if the bug is gone. Okay, it is gone. Hell yeah, we're good. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna start with this ones. Okay, let's start with this one. This one take. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Let me check in gameplay to see how are things looking right now. Okay. Only Hans, what's up, dude? How are you? Did you have dinner already? What about your boyfriend? I just saw your message in WhatsApp. Yeah, that is Dolly Parton. Yeah, she died today. Did you see that in the news? Yeah. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I think everyone knew Dolly Parton, dude, in a way or another, right? It was just known by every generation. This one's gonna be stat unit. Okay, yeah, that one's good. Add game. Olihan says, yeah, you ate risotto and now you're eating an apple. Hell yeah. Why do people always gotta be eating the good Italian shit? Yeah, rest in peace, Dolly. Yeah, I've been seeing the craziest, most funny things giving a tribute to her in the internet. Crazy shit. Yeah, people just loved her. Because I am not American. I didn't grow up knowing about Dolly Parton. I think the first time I knew about Dolly Parton was through Hannah Montana. That is my first memory about Dolly Parton, seeing her in Hannah Montana. I didn't watch Hannah Montana, but my sisters did. So I remember seeing Dolly Parton as a character in Hannah. She was Aunt Dolly, right? Yeah, remember that shit? Okay, let me see. Okay, now we're seeing what we needed to see. So right now we're at 1900. Yeah, let's get that number down. Okay, this one. Gonna leave the tick interval at 0.25 here and 0.25 here. Hannah Montana, yeah. Did you love it? I didn't watch it. Right, I was watching other kind of Disney Channel content. It was not my vibe, Hannah Montana, neither High School Musical, but I did watch other Disney Channel content. I liked It's So Raven. I loved It's So Raven. I loved Even Stevens. Remember that one? I liked Even Stevens. What else? Yeah, I would have to remember the other things. Those were the ones that I can remember right now. Yeah, you like the show. Yeah, such a vibe. Yeah, everyone was watching it, right? Loved Raven and Even Stevens. Dude, Even Stevens is the shit. That is like top 3 TV shows in my life. Yeah, I should watch it again. Yeah, I loved Even Stevens. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, how time goes by. You remember the movie Holes? That Shia, the actor from Even Stevens, was on that one. Dude, those were good times for movies and TV shows and shit. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that number went down. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, so the one that's using more of the CPU thread must be this one. Okay, 0.25 and 0.25 on this one. You love Holes? Yeah, good era. It's a good era, dude. That movie is the shit. Yeah, that movie is the shit, dude. I can't believe like it was such a good era from Disney Channel. Does it even exist, Disney Channel? I don't even know if it exists. Is it a TV channel even, or everything is just on Disney Plus now? Okay, the number went down. What else was using that game thread? Okay, let me see. We're gonna save this. That number went down. If I remember, there was something else eating that game thread. Okay, was it the trees? Yeah, the skeletal trees, right? Yeah, I think it was this ones. Okay. Oh yeah, it was here. So this one. Only tick post when rendered. No. Where was this? Oh yeah, we were setting with the node. Set tick actor interval. Set it on this one. Only Hans says, good question, no idea, but once we were in high school, you feel like the quality it went downhill. Like, it is so irrelevant to think about Disney Channel in many ways, right? In this era, like, does it even exist, right? Yo, why isn't that interval? Oh yeah, because this is a component. Okay, we're gonna set this one to 0.05, I think it was. Do you ever play the games on the Disney website? Zoog Disney? I do not remember that. Let me check it out. I don't remember. Yeah, what? That's the website, Zoog Disney. I don't remember this. I do remember playing games in the Cartoon Network website. That was another thing I was into. Yeah, the games in the hardcore. I was hardcore into the Cartoon Network website. Yeah, it was a really good website for games. Let me Google Zoog Disney. What was this, dude? Okay, let me turn off this light. Give me a sec. Okay, we're good now. You're pretty sure it was called Souk Disney? Let me Google that one. What was Souk Disney, dude? Yeah, Souk Disney. Shit. It is defunct. Yeah, it's a defunct programming blog that ran exclusively on Disney Channel in the United States. Shit. So yeah, it's dead. This is dead. Yo, Pakaku, what's up, dude? How are you? How is your new Discord account going? How is life? How is college? Thanks, dude. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. How are you? We're just talking about Disney Channel era. Do you remember that era when Disney Channel was good? We had a really good, Only Hands, by the way, we had a really good Mexican game show in Disney Channel. You didn't watch this because this was for Latin America. This was called Zapping Zone from Mexico. The shit. This is the shit. Yeah, so this was for Latin America. Zapping Zone. It was a game show. Yeah, whichever version we got, it was the Mexican one. Shit, that's crazy, dude. Pakaku says everything is good right now. I'm happy. I'm happy, dude. You weren't really a Disney kid. So what did you watch growing up? Did you watch TV? Bit, what's up? What the hell is this guy doing? Dude, just fixing shit as always. What's up, Bit? How are you? Bit is now making a game, people. I don't know if you wanted me to say it in public, but it's exciting, dude. How is your game coming along? Only Hans says looks good. Wonder how I could watch that now. It should be, it must be in YouTube. I'm gonna look for it and show it to you. It was, dude, everyone was watching Zapping Zone in the afternoons. That's crazy. Pakaku says you watch a ton of Nickelodeon. Hell yeah, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Yeah, I watch a ton of both of those. More Cartoon Network than Nickelodeon, but I remember a lot of Nickelodeon. Remember, okay, let me see if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Ooh. Who owned the... Yeah, the Rugrats. Nickelodeon owned the Rugrats. Remember the Rugrats? That was the shit, dude. Some Adult Swim too. I didn't watch all of Adult Swim because if my parents caught me, they would spank my ass. Speed says, I'll send a clip in a minute. Making a CCTV camera system, send it over, dude. Only Hans says Adult Swim and Nickelodeon. Yeah, I could not watch Nickelodeon. Sorry, Adult Swim. If they caught me, yeah, you would get spanked. This is Latin America. Bit, watch streak reached. It's currently on a 10 stream streak. Thank you, dude. That is amazing shit. It says, bro, anyone remember Shock Zone? I don't remember this. Let me Google it. Rugrats, dog. Hey Arnold. Oh yeah, dude. Hey Arnold was. Oh my god. This is such good memories. Pakaku says, yeah, I'd watch a little Family Guy, but I'd be so paranoid that my parents were gonna catch me. Exactly, dude. And in the US, there are laws, right, to protect kids. I suppose that not everyone follows that law, right? But there are more laws that protects kids from getting your ass spanked. In Latin America, that shit and concept doesn't exist. So you would have to be more careful. Everyone went through that here, dude. We don't look back on it as something bad. It's just how life is. It's cultural. Pakaku says, okay, I read that one. Bit, yeah, send it over. Let me see what Shock Zone was. What was this, dude? Okay, I'm gonna get back into Unreal in a bit. This is such a good conversation. Dude, I do not remember this. 2002. I do not remember this. I do not have this in my memory whatsoever. This is crazy, man. No. Nickelodeon. I cannot remember this, dude. It's crazy. That's crazy. Akaku says, I'm gonna drop by Joe's stream real quick and then I should probably start snoozing, gang. Good luck, have fun, nerdy. Thank you, and everyone else, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for coming. You make me pumped. Always coming to the stream and looking forward to seeing more of your work one of these days, Pakaku. Have a good rest of your night. Bit says, how about Cat Dog? Yeah, let me see Cat Dog. Okay, okay. Only Hans does remember Cat Dog. What was Cat Dog, dude? Okay, yeah, I remember Cat Dog. Yeah, I do remember Cat Dog. Dude, these were such weird TV shows, dude. Remember, I don't know what this is called in English. Could you people tell me? Cow and chicken. Okay, in Spanish it is vaca y pollito. Yeah, cow and chicken. Dude, this was crazy. Remember the devil appeared in Cow and Chicken? That's crazy, dude. You said it before, you googled it. We were thinking the same. Yeah, Cow and Chicken. This was good, but a weird ass show, dude. This was weird. These were grown-ups, like, just making their inside crazy adult jokes and putting them on kids shows without us figuring it out. Okay, let me see. Okay, the number went down, not as much. Okay, it kind of went down. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna profile that shit. It says my favorite show was The Shit. Ed and Eddie. Yeah. Only Hans says Fairly Odd Parents. There were a lot of Fairly Odd grown-ups in all of these TV shows, dude. And a lot of grown-up jokes that shouldn't have been there. Like, remember Powerpuff Girls and shit? It is a fun show. I loved Powerpuff Girls, but in retrospect, watching it had a lot of weird shit. Yeah, another banger. Ed and Eddie, dude. Dude, I love Ed and Eddie. Dude. What happened to the world? What happened to humanity? We are never getting these times back. Dude, some of my favorite episodes are from this TV show. I was telling Rhymeshine, I think, one time, we were talking about game concepts and I told him, dude, I remember this thing about a boat episode in Ed and Eddie. I wanted to make this boat, dude. I can't remember this boat episode. I just had that idea in my mind about making that boat at some point in my life. Yeah, dude. Crazy shit. It looked so much fun. Yeah. Olihan says, I read that one. Do you remember the Cardboard City? Look up that one. Okay, let me see. Dude, I remember all of this. Dude, these were really good TV shows. What the fuck happened, dude? Now kids are... No, they are watching some good shows. Some animation shows. Some. But also other ones are really stupid. Like, there's shit like... what's the name of that one? If I'm not mistaken. I have not watched that one, but I watched a couple of episodes. But I know it's a good show. Adventure Time, shit like Adventure Time. It's good animation. It's different for the new era and shit. But also there's a lot of weird, stupid shit, dude. That doesn't. It's not well made. And the stories are not creative or anything. Yeah, very brain brody. It says, you think I am crazy weird? This just made me who I am. I do not think you're crazy weird, because I think all of these shows also made me who I am, dude. Like, my jokes, my personality, many references to who I am. You can find it back in the episodes of these shows, dude. I can totally tell you that, dude. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy seeing these shows. What was this? I don't know how this one was called in English. I know all of these names in Spanish. Remember this one? Kids Next Door, it's in English. In Spanish it was Los Chicos del Barrio. This was really good too, dude. Like the base they had here on the tree, right? I love that shit, dude. I love the concept of a treehouse and shit. Did you people ever go into a treehouse? What was that a common thing in the US? Like everyone has gone to a treehouse. It is not common here. Okay, let's see. What about that number? I don't know if it went down, dude. Yeah, let me see. Is this one using skeletal? No, this is not skeletal. Okay, I'm gonna make this one 3. It does seem to be a bit problematic there. Okay, let me try this again. Not really. You would really say real tree houses are very uncommon, but that is such an American concept, dude. Like in the movies and TV shows and cartoon shows and everything, right? It's crazy because we don't have that concept. I must have been in one tree house once in some wealthy people property I went to, but it was very uncommon. Yeah, the US is a big place. Yeah, Polypheme, what's up? Some Americans still think we actually live on trees down here, nerdy. I do actually live on a tree, Polypheme, so that is not racist at all. Like, if you thought like this room was in a regular house, it is not. I'm still living on a tree. Like, we got this tree house from my grandpa. Now we're all living here in this tree house. This is where all my setup is. So that is not racist at all. No, I'm joking. What's up, Polypheme? I can imagine some Americans thinking that we live in tree houses. Send you some coconuts. I'm gonna send you some coconuts, dude. Which is now your cap. Oh, for fucking sure I was talking shit, dude. Like, what would make you think this looks like a tree house? We've got a big treehouse here in Honduras. Let me see if I can find it. It's the only one I think there is, like, it's famous. Okay, let me see if I can find anything. No, I cannot even find it. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know where that treehouse is. Yeah. Polypheme, what's up, dude? Dude, I'm gonna show your shit here on the stream. So people, if you're watching, you're part of the community, or you want to join the community, come over to the Discord and share your own work or whatever. If you just want to discuss other kind of things, it's fine. But come over to the Discord, where you can see fun shit like Polypheme's work, like what I'm gonna show right now. Dude, Polypheme, I love this, dude. This is a really nice blender technique. Polypheme says, "All good, just chilling. What's up here?" We were just talking about old TV shows, cartoons from Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon and shit. Yeah, all sorts of shit, dude. Okay, so people, if you're watching, you want to join the Discord, there it is in the chat. This is Polypheme's on the Discord. Dude, this just looks like 2D painting, right? Like regular painting. Digital painting, traditional shit. The shading of this is really nice, dude. Did you learn it on one of those books that you've been reading? This is Blender, people. So if you're watching, this is Polypheme's work. This is Blender. It looks like regular painting, right? But it is 3D. It says, bro, he is hacking. Do you think Polypheme is hacking? Only Hans says good shit. It is good shit. Yeah, this is some really good shit. This is Mr. Go-Go Dev. Check it out. Cool sword. This is Mr. Go-Go Dev's game. Check it out. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Unity. Yeah, this is Unity. So that's the sword at work in the game. So thanks, Mr. Go-Go Dev, for checking it out. This is from the previous stream. We already checked it. This is Defected Pixel Artist work. So if you want to share your stuff, come over to the Discord, people. There it is. Paulvin says just a Kuwahara filter node in the shader composers that pretty much did the whole look. Compositor. Okay, what is a Kuwahara filter, dude? What is that? Could you tell me more about this? Sounds Japanese. Okay, let's see this one. Let me see. I'm gonna set it at 1. Let me see how it looks at 1 and if the ticks go lower. The ticks went a bit lower, but not much. And the animation now looks like shit. So we're definitely gonna leave it at 0.05 because it didn't help much. Yeah. All of him says, yeah, that was what you learned on some videos you were watching. It gives a painterly look. Exactly, dude. It gives that painterly look. I'm sure Unreal Engine should have it. I'm pretty sure it should have some shit like that also, dude. It would be an interesting thing for a game. Yeah. I love the type of shit, dude. Like what I'm using now, I'm gonna keep this as the default look. The post-processing retro effect. I'm keeping that shit. Yo, Bit, what's up with your game? Is it Godot, Bit? I don't think you told me if it was Godot. Okay, we're trying to get that number down. The number that we're trying to get down is this one. This one called ticks queued. Those are the things that are refreshing on the game, so they are using the CPU thread, and we're trying to get that down to optimize the thing. Bit says, yes, it's Godot. Still working on adding soundbite for something. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, let me know. Okay, which other one could we optimize the ticks? Not this one, or maybe. Why would this one even be taken, I suppose? Yeah. Does this have a tick? Would this be taken? Start with tick enabled? No, this is disabled, so this shouldn't change anything, right? Let me see what's up if we change the number. All of them says bring that performance down and all the shaders. This is the way. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to make things better. The game already runs right. It's never gonna run in like old computers and shit, but anything that I can gain is good. It's always good to gain something. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what happened? Did the number go down? Nah, it's the same thing, so that one isn't doing anything. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at 0. Which one else? Let me see. Paul says Steam Deck ready should be the metric. It is the metric. It is already Steam Deck ready. I would like it to run better, even better on the Steam Deck. So yeah, dude, that is the metric. Okay. How is your Steam Deck going, Polypim? We've been playing on it. Okay, let me see what else. We have another one. Big grass 01. Oh yeah, the green ones. Yeah, the green ones. Yeah, let's optimize those ones. Or no, are we even using those ones? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna disable the tick on this one. Yeah, so this one's, because I don't need to see those. Yeah, they're underwater. Let's see how they look. Polyphone says Steam Deck ready. I read that one. You haven't touched it lately. Last time you finished was TOM1 a couple of weeks back. Which is this one, dude? Is this an abbreviation? A photo adventure. Tome 1. Dude, what is this? Looks so polytheme. This looks like a polytheme type of game. It sure looks like a game that you would play, dude. Let me check it out here on the main monitor. It's a cute, cozy game, and it's very artsy. I can see why you liked it. It's a very artsy game. I didn't remember this game. It looks good. Which engine is this, polytheme? Dude, this looks great. It looks 2D, but it's 3D, right? Do you happen to know which engine is this? Hell yeah, dude. That game looks good. I didn't know about this game. Let me see. Let's see the camera. Yeah, this is 3D. Hell yeah. It's a 2.5D. It's made in Unity. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, I can see that. I can see it's the 2.5D. Good game, dude. Thank you for sharing that one. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see if that number went down. If Tick's number... Oh, shit, it went down. Hell yeah. Check it out. That is very much lower than what we had at the beginning, which was 1900 ticks. Now we only have 500, so... That is good. That is good. We will keep getting that number down, but that is a good progress. What else could be ticking? Okay, let me see. We are gonna dump ticks. Let me look for this one. Ticks. Where's this? Chat. Where are you? What are you people doing? What's the vibe where you are? Dude, it's crazy how we ended up playing like 2 hours or 3. How long was it on Friday that we ended up playing GeoGuessr? That was a lot of fun, but that was polytheme. So Unreal Engine was just being shit on Friday, so I ended up not working and ended up playing GeoGuessr live on the stream for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Colombia came up several times. Okay, where's the dumb ticks? Did it... Is it here? Okay, yeah, there it is. Polytheme says, yeah, you were there for a bit, lurking. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, were you there when Colombia came up? And I profiled it like Bolivia, because I was like, okay, this shitty architecture looks like Bolivia. But it was Colombia, dude. It was not a nice Colombian street, Polytheme. There are nice Colombian places, and that wasn't a nice one. I thought it was Bolivia, dude. Did you feel offended? Let me know if you felt offended. All of us cholos look the same. We all do look the same, dude. Yeah, I was just telling that on the stream. Oh my god, dude. Latin America, we all look the fucking same. Like, our streets look the same. Our buildings look the same. It is very confusing. GeoGuessr can be very confusing. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. Some crazy shit happened. Yo, let me see. New message. Check it out. This motherfucker, Grimeshine, sharing new shit from his game. Check it out. Started working on a placeable object system. This piece of shit. This guy's like working on AI systems, some complex AI following NPC system and shit. And just on a random night, he comes up with placeable objects and a little ass kicking. Oh my god, dude. Fuck you. I'm gonna be the cyber leak of this game. I'm leaking all of this game. Yeah, he sends me shit and I'm gonna be leaking it and charging people crypto for this fuck-ass game. Look, dude. How do you come up with this shit, Grimeshine? This is good. All of him says Fortnite better watch out. Dude, everyone better watch out. Front the photo. What? The lamp, you spawn the fucking lamp with the light and everything, dude. My game doesn't do that. Yeah, and the appliances in the kitchen. This guy is insane. Yeah, people, so this is what happens when an ADHD person gets hyper fixed into making shit. They make shit happen. Some ass kicking, says Grimeshine. Let's see what happens now. There's an NPC there. He gets aggressive when he sees the weapon. He brings out his bat. Check out the AI. The AI is complex. That's crazy, dude. Dude, the roll. This guy's just bragging at this point. See, he's got shooting and shit, Grand Theft Auto type of shit. Yeah, fuck this guy. He's just the best of us. Dude, that is crazy. The object placing is insane. Yeah, the guy's locked in. I know the guy is locked in. Okay. Command not recognize dump ticks. What? Oh, it's dump ticks without a... Okay, let's do it again. Dude. Polyphim, did you see that shit? This guy's crazy, dude. Okay, dump ticks. Let's check it out again. That's gonna be a lot. Okay, a lot of ticks. Rhymeshine, thanks, dude. Fuck you, dude. Why you gotta be so smart and good and shit? Dude, that is a complex ass system, the object placing shit. I never expected you to add this to this game, and it already works. Guy's locked in, dude. I just talked to him on the weekend. I just talked to him like 3 hours ago, and this shit was not real. Now it's real. He is locked in. He says naked menace. There's gonna be a lot of naked menaces type of shit in this game, people. Yeah, dude should already be having a Steam page and start getting the wishlist, because people are gonna love this shit. It says, holy fucking shit, I think I just made myself deaf with this game sound. Oh my god, fuck. Slayer concert inside your ear. What did you even do, Beat? How can Godot do this type of shit? What did you even do? You're insane. What a crazy person he is. As always, Beat, being insane. Okay, let me see. It says you used to code generate white noise TV static, and it was like pumped up, dude. It says so you played the game to test very loud, because you're insane, dude. You're an insane person. You are an insane person. Beat, check out my new terminal. How is it looking, dude? Do you like my new terminal? Do you use a terminal at your work, Beat? Okay, that is a long ass fucking message. I may have crashed the terminal with that long ass 14,000 characters message. I'm stupid. I should have not pasted that one there. Dude, so you're just insane, Beat. Okay. Okay, so I kept pasting it again and again and again. Okay, I am just stupid. I fucked up the terminal. Okay, we're gonna close it. Open it up again. Mrs. Terminal. Ram says it looks like you code whip games in that. It does look like that, dude. Yeah, I love looking smart even if I am not. It says not really using Visual Studio the terminal for a handful of commands. Okay, inside the IDE, right? Okay, the CCTV is working. You will send a clip in a minute. Are you deaf? Are you cooked, chat? Is Beat cooked? Yes, you're deaf. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Dude, we've gotten that number way down. Let me see how this grass is looking when we play. Let me see. I want to see if it looks good, if it looks decent without the animation. Okay, game. It's fine. It's totally fine. That one is not important. Oh, okay. We're gonna fix those shadows. Yeah, I know what's the fix for that. So this one's gonna be bound scale. Which is the bound scale I'm using on this one? Yeah, that's the same one I'm gonna use here. 2. Okay. Yeah, that's just 2. It says sent you the clip. Hell yeah, dude. Let's check it out. Okay, you sent it over DM, right? Let me open it here. So this is Beats Godot game. The guy's been also locked in. He wasn't making the game, but he is now making the game. Because he's an insane type of person. He's now deaf from making the game. Okay, I'll show it here, dude. I don't want to like show anything private, like all the crazy shit you tell me. Dude, I like the post-process effect. That's really good. That's really good. So does this have audio, or there's no audio here yet? It's not that you're gonna be able to hear it on the stream. You will not go deaf. Yeah, I was being careful, like it wasn't. Dude, so what's gonna happen here afterwards, Pete? Dude, it's crazy seeing written code, because I'm not doing written code. This is really interesting. I sometimes miss writing code because it made me feel smart. Right? Even if you're not smart, it's just a thing that makes you feel smart. But this shit is so practical, dude. I love blueprints. Yeah, I'm gonna die working with blueprints. I may die working with Unreal Engine because I love blueprints so much. Even if Epic ends up getting rid of blueprints, I'll just keep using the blueprints. Yeah, I don't know what that verse shit is. Okay, let me see the shadow. Are we good with the shadow? Yeah, there it is. It's not popping anymore. The shadow's not popping anymore when we move away from it. Okay, well, yeah, good. Let's save. Bit, what's the context on the clip? What's gonna happen? Could you tell me more about what you're working on? I like the post-process effect, dude. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm just creating something here. Yeah, so the skeletal trees, no, we cannot. Animation update rate optimization. Okay, let me see this one. Optimization. Okay, so which of these ones should I enable? What? Okay, we're optimizing this shit. So this guy's doing, it says, the log says this guy's doing 53 ticks. Why is this shit doing 53 ticks, dude? Okay, Bit, that was the last one, right? Yeah, let me know more about it, dude. Okay, let's see. I'm reading what the log says about what I could optimize. Add actor sequence component. Is this on begin play? Per NPC. What? Start tick interval. Okay, what if I disable that one? And okay, I'm gonna set this one to do just to see what happens. That number goes down. Some of those should be getting destroyed. Okay, the number, it did go down. Did it go down? Or was this the same number? Okay, let me undo 413. We're gonna set this one to 0. It was around 413, the average. Okay, let's see if the number changes. Oh no, it does change. Just a little. Just a little. It's just like 10, the difference. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So on this one's, yeah, let me open up this one. Animation component. So start with tick enabled. No. Okay, let me see. Chat, where we at? What are you up to, people? What have you been playing? No, that didn't change shit. That isn't doing anything. Same number. Okay. That is a big ass log, people. Character movement. Should I just disable all of this? Oh yeah, this the camera. That one. Did it go? Oh, it went down. Okay, the number went down now. It did went down. Let's see what happens with this one now. Only Hand says chat. Grimeshine says don't chat me work on your game, bish. Why you gotta be calling me names and insulting me and shit? Are you working right now, Grimeshine? Is Only Hands mad at you because you're working? Living the life. These people be living the life. Dude, the number went up again. What the hell, dude? It had gotten down. Okay, we're gonna work on that also. The loading of shit. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna save. Let me commit this shit before I fuck things up again. Like on Friday. We are gonna do a commit. Okay, there it is. We can keep going and doing stupid shit. Ramsey says, no, you're on the couch now. You're cooked. Only hands painting her nails. See, dude? So now he's not... She's gonna hate me for this. So he's not working on the game. But you're not hugging and kissing him and cuddling with him. And you're painting your nails. You should stop painting your nails and go cuddle with him. Okay, let's see the fucking ticks, people. What else is the... Oh, this shit. This shit was the thing that I needed to fix. I remember this. So this rotating actors, it's rotating the whole thing. And I should not be rotating the whole thing. I remember this was the one that I needed to optimize. Yeah, I just need to rotate the mesh. Ramsey says, Twitch, clip that. It's gonna clip it. The AI is always listening. These pieces of shit from Twitch, and they can clip me on this, they can quote me on this, are training their AI. Even if you disable AI training on your streamer's dashboard, when you disable it, they'll still be training their AI. You cannot... Yeah, we're never gonna get rid of this type of shit. It is what it is. You just live with it, right? I am not a billionaire, so I'm not gonna like go and bully Twitch to stop doing it. I'm powerless. They keep using it even if you disable it. You're rotating. Shut up, Grimson. You're a piece of shit, dude. Shut up. Stop bullying me. Yeah, I am rotating the whole actor. It's the whole actor. This guy's always gotta be bullying me, making me feel like shit. Okay, so the rotating movement thing should only be... So yeah, dude, so because it was rotating the whole actor, it was updating the collider every frame to check if shit is colliding on the rotating collider, and that is fucking up with performance. The simplest shit that doesn't look like it's gonna fuck with your performance ends up fucking with the performance in a game. Yeah, dude, you learn in the process, through the process. Ramshin says you probably made that so long ago. That was a long time ago, dude. I'm using this rotating movement component, and yeah, I just added the meshes then and made the inventory system and everything. So yeah, it's rotating also the collider. So how do we fix this one? Okay, let me see. Should I delete it? Does it still compile? Yeah, it still does compile. So let's see. Rotating movement. So how... Okay, let me see. Okay. This guy's always bullying me. This Grime Chain person in the chat is always bullying me because he's making a very, very complex game. So he comes here to this chat to make me feel like shit. Grime just says I've never used that component before. Need to either reference the mesh directly or parent the mesh to that component. it doesn't let me parent it. Yeah. So make sure your mesh is not the root component. Yeah, use a scene component. Yeah, that is good. On begin play, do rotating movement. Okay. Okay, on begin play. Okay, we're gonna create a function just for this. Oh, I don't start being crazy. And set the mesh. Okay, so it would be this one. Okay, so it's just 2 nodes. Yeah, so it's not that complex, so we can leave it here on begin play. Dude, I wouldn't have known this was happening without that dump ticks command. That is a really good ass command to let you know all of the stupid shit that is fucking up the performance of your map. Okay, let's see if this works. It says you would really like the Game Use Pro plugin, perfect for stuff like this. How much does it cost? I don't remember how much does this one cost. It ends up being very easy with the rotating component. Okay, let's see if it does it. Is it gonna rotate the mesh now? Okay, let me see. That game. No, it's not rotating the thing now. Yeah, so that is not working. Target. Yeah. Mesh mobility. Movable. That is me. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Maybe it's the numbers here. Okay, I'm gonna undo, or let me check this one. So whatever I'm doing here, I'm gonna do there. Oh, rotating rate 180. Yeah, rotation local space. So it's the same thing, yeah. Let's see what chat says. Crimson says it's $30. I think you got it on sale for 15. Yeah, it's a cool tool for power-ups or item pickups, making them flash and grow or light up with just a couple clicks. There's something therapeutic about watching you use Unreal Engine, and I can just lay here and do nothing. Dude, that is such a spiritual thing to say. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I don't know what it is, right? But I get it. I get it. Also, seeing other people work. It is not therapeutic for me, but it is therapeutic for me to see other people work, but not play. I don't like seeing other people play games. I've never used Twitch to see other people play games, but I don't mind watching someone work for a while, right? It's interesting. Polim says, like watching a true crime show. Exactly, dude. Exactly. It is fun to watch the show, not fun to be part of the show. That's the best example you could use. It's... I was gonna say something, dude, but I'm gonna save it. Yeah. Yeah. It was gonna be funny, but I don't want to bully all of him anymore with that story. Auto register. Yeah. I was gonna say this. I'm gonna say it, Polyphene. Fuck it. I know you will not get offended. I was gonna say like this true crime shit. It's like hearing exorcism stories if you're not the one getting exorcised. So it's like that, right? It's that type of family fun. Oh shit, poor Polyphene, dude. Why you gotta tell us that story? Polyphene, I'm gonna add you on the game. I'm gonna add an NPC about an NPC that talks about him getting exorcised from trying to get a Japanese demon out of him. Polyphene says, no, I'm a very sensible individual. You are not. Shut up. We Latinos are not. It's not easy to offend us. You can call us the most offensive racist type of shit and we'll just be like, yeah, fuck it. So I know you are not offended. Okay, shit doesn't work. The thing is that component, it cannot be here because it's gonna rotate the whole thing. That's an interesting component, but I think okay, yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, let me try that. Yeah, so so if I uncheck that, should it rotate? Let me see, because it's okay, that makes sense. But if I disable that thing, okay, so now it should be rotating back again. So yeah, I get the logic of the component. All of it says an actor showing how the exorcism was. Okay, let me look at that. What is this? Okay, give me a sec so I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay, so did I connect the thing? Yeah, so we're gonna disable this one, get this reference, and the reference to this one would be what was the node? Set updated component. Okay, this is basically the same. No, it's not the same. The node looks different. So let's see. Polyphene, give me a sec. Okay, it's rotating now in a different way, but it's rotating. I can see it rotate. Yeah, it's not doing the whole thing. Yeah, it's rotating, not like I want it to rotate, but we'll figure out. Let me check out the link. Let's see what Polyphene sent. An actor showing how the exorcism was. Oh, your exorcism, how your exorcism was. Why are you watching TikTok, Polyphene? This is how the Chinese ended up invading Latin America without shooting one bullet. They totally invaded us. What the fuck is this, Polyphene? Bro, this is some Latin American TikTok. What are we watching, dude? Is this live? So this was you when the exorcism was happening? Did you act like this? Did you have the cat ears too? Dude, fuck TikTok. I fucking hate this shit. It's good that I never got addicted to it because I hate it so much. I find it so offensive and hideous that I couldn't even get addicted to it. The Chinese government invaded Latin America without shooting one bullet with TikTok, dude. People don't see it that way, but it is that way. Also the US, but I would say the atomic bomb of TikTok getting thrown was bigger in Latin America. Pauline says, "Oh yeah, we can't hear the audio." Yes, because I'm watching it on my main computer, dude, and I'm using 2 computers, and the audio is a mess. And yeah, I never made it work. We could see her face, her crazy ass face. Polyphim, do you use TikTok? If you people are using TikTok, do not feel offended on what I said. I am being offensive towards TikTok, not towards the people that use it. Best meme ever. That is a famous meme, that woman doing that crazy shit. Is she from Colombia? No, you didn't have TikTok. That is good, dude. That is a good thing. Okay, people. Let me see. Okay, I am gonna disconnect this one again just to make sure that it's not rotating. Is it rotating? No, it's not. Okay, let's get back. Okay, so this does the rotation, but it's rotating in, yeah, 180 degrees. So yeah, it's different. Yeah, I can see, because the parent was the whole actor, so it rotated the whole thing and gave that illusion of not rotating in place. Olive says she was one of those NPCs making money on TikTok. That's all you know. There's a lot of money making money on TikTok now, dude. I think it is a big shit. Now I'm getting into the conspiracy theory territory. I think it's a big money laundering scheme in Latin America. I think TikTok is that right now. I don't know about the US, different type of market, but in Latin America, a lot of sketchy people are for sure laundering money on TikTok. It's like the best thing to do it. Okay, let's see. Big mesh. Okay, so what? Okay, I'll just change fucking numbers here, dude, and see what happens. I'll just put 90 on that one. Let's see what it does. Oliver says, sure, wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, dude. Oh, interesting. Now it's rotating in an interesting way. That's cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out soon. The thing is that there's these big ass donations, like from these streamers, TikTokers and shit, like where someone comes into their live and they would like give them $5,000, $10,000 and shit, and that is not Latin American type of money, dude. We do not make that type of money. I totally get it in the US, right? There's more capital moving around, but in Latin America, you and I know which type of people have that money to throw around just to some random person on the internet, and it's not regular working class people. Okay, it's doing something. What if I put 180 here? Is that one gonna do? I could rotate it. Shit. It's interesting. The rotation it's interesting. It's kind of crazy but interesting. Check it out. I do not dislike it. Kind of crazy, but cool. That's cool. That's a cool type of rotation. Let's see what the other numbers do. Olm says you could try being a TikTok NPC. Yeah, dude. I may end up doing it if the game doesn't sell well. Not just a Twitch thought. I may end up becoming a TikToker. A Latin American TikToker. Yeah, doing Latin American brain rot. That shit gives you a lot of money, dude. Okay. Okay, interesting. I like those crazy rotations. Let's see, 0 on this one. Only one says Twitch thought. Tulio. What is a Twitch thought? I don't know this term. Let me Google it. Twitch thought is a slang term used on the internet to criticize female live streamers on Twitch who use their physical appearance or wear revealing clothing to attract viewers and donations. Dude, I could totally be a Twitch thought if my game doesn't sell well. I am showing my boobs on Twitch if this game doesn't sell well, people. So if you don't want to see my boobs live on Twitch, go and wishlist this shit and buy it when I release it. So see, you've got an opportunity there. Polyphim says, job definitely describes you, nerdy. It does definitely describe me, dude. Ah, okay. There it is. There we have it. That's the rotation I was looking for. Ah, that's cool, dude. It looks even better than what I was using before. I like this one more. Looks kind of crazy but goofy but better. Okay, so those components are not doing that anymore. Okay, so let me do this on this one. What was the thing? Auto register updated component. Okay, do not auto register that. And I'm gonna copy and paste this one here. Crimson says I'll wishlist them titties. You could wishlist those, dude. Why you always gotta be a weirdo, dude? It's always gotta be about sex stuff with you. Oh shit. This guy's gonna leak my stupid ass WhatsApp chats one of these days and I'm gonna get cancelled. Crimson says, why you always gotta call us boy out? Don't call me back out, dude. Dude, this guy has in his power some cancelable offenses in the US of A. They are not cancelable offenses in Latin America because we're crazier. Ramsey say, why you gotta not use parent-child actors and be duplicating your pickup actors? Because I'm fucking stupid. These are old actors, dude, that I never refactored. Stop judging me. I never refactored those ones. These are from the time I didn't know about child actors. There was a long time, people, if you're watching and you wonder, am I smart enough to make games with Unreal Engine and shit? You may not be, just like me, but you still can make the game even if you're not smart enough. Because I was working for a long time without knowing what child actors were, and I didn't know about parent actors and child actors, and that just made, when I learned the concept, this game turned into something I would never finish and turned into something that it was totally attainable. Dude, it's basically the engine. It's what makes all your life easier. Child actors and parent actors and shit. So yeah, Grimeshin, these are old assets. Stop judging. Grimeshin says you're smart enough to make and release a game doper than 95% of people who ever touch Unreal Engine. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I think I am more insane than 95% of people to not give up. You gotta be insane, dude, to not give up making games. Not much resiliency type of thing. It's much more of a being insane type of thing. If you're insane enough, you will not give up. You'll keep up working and working and working on something that you don't know if it will go well, but you'll keep going. You will keep going even if you don't know if there's light at the end of the tunnel. So it's a special kind of insane, dude. You are just like that. Okay, let's see if that takes. Okay, which other one? The Afuda. Oh, the coins. The coins. Yeah, this one will save me a couple of ticks indeed. Okay, let's see if that number went down. Oh no, I didn't disable this on this one. Oh, what? Error. Access now trying to read what? What is this? Was that because I closed it too soon? Yeah, that was because I closed it too soon, right? No, dude, where did this? Okay, I fucked up something here. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna enable this again. This is the only thing I changed on this blueprint. What did I even do, dude? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I know what's happening. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. The battle was auto starting because I had the camera set there. Rumble Show, thank you for the follow. What's up, dude? Thank you. Appreciate it. How are you? Thanks for coming. I'm just working here on my game, Spaceman Memories. As you can see, I'm an Unreal Engine dev. Not much of a professional one, but having a lot of fun. What about you? Okay, let me see. Rotating. Okay, so it was not. I'm so stupid, dude. I was starting the game, the game here, so there needs to happen something before going into battle. So that was fucking up things. Okay, let's see. Okay, health kit. Let me see. Let me auto register. Let's disable that one. I'm gonna compile that one. This one, same thing. Okay, so the ticks should have gone down. The number should have gone down. Did the number go down? It didn't. Okay. Oh, but no, those weren't ticking. Yeah. No, yeah, I remember on the log. That was a different type of optimization, but that is gonna save a couple of milliseconds. That is indeed gonna save a couple milliseconds. Okay, let me keep reading more about the yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it on this one. So if you don't disable this, it's gonna rotate the whole actor. You gotta like tell it with the node. This is the only component I want you to rotate. Okay, keyboard. What the hell is up with that? Keyboard has some shit. Why are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. There's only 1, 2. There's only 7 of these, and the log says there's 23 ticks coming from this shit. Okay, let me compile. Let's disable. Amplex says, Windstream mate, this is what I call a chill place. How are you, dude? Thank you for coming. First time chatter. Really appreciate the kind words, dude. How are you? Yeah, dude. I just come here to chill. I may go crazy from time to time. You'll see me like going like crazy and shit. But it's mostly a chill kind of vibe, right? While I'm working. I'm always working. And whenever you find me on Twitch, it's gonna be me working, not playing. Amplex says, I'm good. Gonna bring my homies in after. Hell yeah, dude. Are you also a fellow streamer? a fellow developer also. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Beat, did you post anything on the Discord? Dude, I saw some notification from the Discord. Oh, Polyphim posted. What? Check out what Polyphim is working on in Blender, people. Hell yeah, I will add you on Discord. Yeah, bring the homies. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is what Polyphim is working on, people. Dude, this is the type of shit that I do not believe you when you say this type of shit, that you don't know what you're doing here. He said, no idea what I'm doing. Bullshit. This looks cool, Polyphim. How did you end up doing that animation? Is this some material type of animation, or is this like timeline animation? Good shit, Polyphim. This guy's locked in Blender. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. OnlyHans says go off, Poly. Go off, Polyphim. Amplex. Oh no, I was talking about Polyphim's work on the Discord server. Yeah, because he was sharing his stuff. Yeah, what about you, Amplex? Do you also make games, or are you a fellow artist? Okay, let's see if I disable that. If the ticks go down, is that the thing? No, they didn't go down. They didn't. So Kibobot is not doing that. Polyphim says the animation is just a wave modifier. Ah, yeah. Dude, that's really good. Do you end up... Is there a point, Polyphim, in which you feel like one of these pieces is done and you post it, upload it to a site? When do you decide that one of your artistic pieces are done? Because you're a proper artist. Unlike me, I never consider myself a proper artist. Like a proper painter or illustrator. So I wonder, dude, when do you decide what's the spiritual point? I know that is a hard ass fucking question, dude. It's a deep question. But when's the point where you decide, okay, I think I'm gonna leave this done and I'm gonna upload it? Amplex says, but you haven't added me. Okay, let me see, dude. Let me see. Come over to the Discord so I can see your profile. There it is. Okay, let's see. So no, that didn't change anything. Where's Kibobot? Okay. What about this one? No, this is a child of that one. Okay, so is this one getting animated right now? Polyphim says, for one, when you make something of your own, those are just exercises from the tutorial. You don't know really, maybe when I want some social media fix. I don't know, man. I know you don't know, dude. I know you don't know, and it is a tricky question, a tricky answer, right? Maybe when you want some social media fix. That's why I stopped using Instagram, I think, because there came a point in which I was just posting shit that wasn't even related to the game, and I was just trying to get a fix, and I couldn't manage it, dude. I admire the people that can manage Instagram spiritually and mentally, so it becomes productive for them, so they post art and get the fix from posting the art, not posting other shit, right? So it was not productive for me, and it didn't help me. So I get the social media fix concept. I have gotten that one from Twitter with my game, and it's a good thing. It makes you consistent, but also it also turns into a tricky thing, right? Then you become dependent on it. Amplex says your Discord is not accepting Discord server, so add you on Discord. Why isn't it letting you join a server, dude? Okay, let me see. No, that didn't change anything, so we're gonna leave that one as it is. Okay, we're gonna compile. Yeah, the log says this keyboard blueprint. Problem says, yeah, I don't like when my reasons to make something become tainted. Yeah, it is a tricky thing to manage, dude. Yeah, because there was a point when on Twitter, for me, especially on Twitter, not on Instagram, because I never got reach on Instagram or TikTok whatsoever. There was a point on Twitter where I was getting more reach and I would be working, dude, and I had my schedule of when would I post in the afternoon, and sometimes, I'm gonna be very honest here, sometimes, dude, that's why I stopped being so consistent with Twitter. Sometimes I would just open the project, do some fake ass progress, like some stupid ass simple easy progress, like adding a new material and shit, like 5 minutes, record the video, post it up on Twitter because I knew I was gonna get likes and shit and retweets and shit, and call it a day. So I was just lying to myself. Yeah, so it was totally tainted. The motivation becomes posting something for the fix, right, instead of making progress on the project or the artistic piece. So it's a really tricky balance. Complex says, but if you do admin Discord, you can send me the Discord server link, maybe it will work. Good, it would just be better if you try to join with through the link. I don't know why it wouldn't let you join through the link. Okay, let's see. You should join through the link, dude. Are you also a fellow artist or developer? Which of both? Okay, let's see what's up with that number. It does feel like it came down, but I need that. Okay, let's see. Let's see keyboard, but let's see the animation, the keyboard animation. I'll remove that node. Is it animating? Yeah, it's still animating, right? Okay, let's remove that one. That one's gonna stop the idle animation. Oh, it doesn't? Why doesn't it stop it? I thought that's okay. I cannot even remember how I built this. Okay, but the number went down. It totally went down. Let's see if I set that to 0.05. If we can get it below 400, that would be an interesting progress. If we can do that on this stream. It's almost there. It's on 412. Okay, so that one, we don't need it anymore. I think this changed. This actor sequence component changed from Unreal Engine 5.3 to 5.8. Because I remember this was an experimental component. Maybe now it's not experimental, so the nodes changed and this had to be added. Yeah. It seems like this node is not needed anymore, so it was adding two actor sequence components. Okay, let me see the log. Let's read the log. Okay, Amplex, thank you for coming. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, come over to the Discord so I can find your profile and I can add you. Okay, the skeletal tree components. Oh shit. 23 actor sequence component. Okay, I'm gonna dump ticks again. Let's see if this shit is still ticking. Yeah. Okay, let's get the log again. Yeah, I will add you. Amplex1. Yeah, I'll add you after the stream, dude. Thanks, appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Okay. No, let me find the dump ticks command. Yeah, I will not forget, dude. Don't worry. Okay, here it is. Okay, let me read the log here. I'm reading the log. Okay, ad break, middle of an ad break. Shit, yeah, it's gone, but that's not helping much. Yeah, I'm reading the result of the login. It's gone. So yeah, disconnecting that node did something. Yeah, let's see the number again. It's almost. I can see the 3 sometimes. For a split second, it goes below 400. Okay. Okay. Now we only have 7 actual sequence. Okay, so that sequence component was experimental with 5.3 and now it's gone. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think we're good with that one. Yo, chat, where are you? Did Amplex1 go? Are there other people in the chat besides Amplex1? Round 3 skeletal armor. Yeah. Char move, character move component. Okay. These are all blueprints, people. Yeah, so a lot of shit is gonna be very different. Polyphim, he's gone. Yeah, we banning that one. That is some kind of scammer and shit. Yeah, boy just got booted. Yeah, did you see the insistence? And I can see the patterns now from people that are trying to scam you in some way or the other. Yeah, and in a way it seemed like a bot just saying random shit that wasn't related to. Yeah, it was sketchy. I knew it. Yeah, I just banned that account. But that bitch. Yeah, I knew it. Like Grimshan was showing me earlier, when you become a developer, there's so many people trying to get money off you. You're gonna be contacted so many times on Discord, on Twitch, and everywhere. People just trying to sell you shit like marketing services on Steam. Some are real, some are not. Many are not, most are not. People are just gonna try to sell you shit in one way or the other. So I can smell those from a mile away. They're so obvious, dude. Okay, so no, this one. I'm gonna disable that one. Okay, let me see. Gramsci says that boy sketchy. He was sketchy. Only Han says when he said don't send the link. I just know it, dude. I just know it. He just wanted to talk through DMs and shit to sell me something. And all the fake ass, kissing ass, like, oh, this is such a chill space. This is what I call a chill space. Like, fuck you, dude. I know you're full of shit. It really shows when people are honest and they know what they're talking about. The interactions are always like, oh yeah, I'm also a gamer and I play this and I play this game that reminds me of your game, and or I'm also making a game with Unity or Godot and shit. But if the person is just like making excuses, like, and doesn't have a specific topic, you know that is a bot or someone that doesn't care about what you're doing. Okay, let me see. Set component tick enabled. Okay, this is already false. The character component, because these ones aren't even moving. Yeah, we're gonna leave them at 0. Gonna have to refactor some of this shit. I will do it later because I need to be locked in. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Let's dump pics to see if the log changed. Bit says you sound tired, nerdy. You did some Red Bull. I do not drink. I do not drink energy drinks, dude. All says, poor dude was just trying to be nice. Shut up, Polything. You know he was sketchy. Bit redeemed. I don't know why it doesn't work, dude. I don't know why the overlay, the VTubing overlay doesn't work. Let me try it again one last time. If not, I'm disabling that thing, dude. If not, I'm disabling it and getting some other VTubing system. Because that one is broken right now, dude. Let me see, dude. Last time. Do you drink Red Bull, Beat? You shouldn't be drinking Red Bull, Beat. If you say yes to that question, my answer is you shouldn't. Hell no. Exactly. That's what I expected. That's a hell no from you. You don't drink alcohol? That is also bad for your diabetes, Beat. Only vodka? Are you Russian? Why do you like vodka specifically? Do you like the flavor? No, dude, it doesn't work. The fucking character thing doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, man, I don't get it. It's totally broken now. Didn't change anything, it just broke. I'm gonna find a new VTubing system for those overlays, because that one is broken for sure. It says whatever gets you drunk faster. You don't drink. Yeah, joke, you don't drink. I know, dude. I know you're trying to take care of your health. Were you ever a hardcore drinker? Because you've had diabetes type 1, right? So that has been since you were a kid, right, Pete? So you gotta take care of your health in different ways, right? But was there a point in which you didn't care about the diabetes? Never. Yeah, exactly, right. Because it's a different type of diabetes. You have it since you're young, so it's a different thing. You can count on your hands the number of times you've had alcohol. Yeah, man, better. That's way better for you. What about, can you count with your hands the number of times you've had Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi? What about that one? Okay, people, let's save here and dump ticks. We dump ticks? Did I do the dump ticks? Okay, I'll do it again. I should be in Guinness World Records for most Diet Coke consumed. I know, dude. You told me. I would say me too, but I started drinking diet type of shit until older in life. Until it started, at least here, it started tasting as good as the real thing. It wasn't good before. You're trying to cut back. It's so hard. Why are you trying to cut back? Because of the teeth? Because of the kidneys? What's the reason? Okay. Dump. Okay. One more time. Let's see if that changed anything. Removing that take on that component. Only Hans says, do you like soda water, Beat? Only Hans does like a lot soda water. You drink way too much. It's just probably not good for you long term as much as you do. So what? So that is a lot. We're talking about big numbers, right? Yeah, so I imagine that at some point, even if it's 0 calorie and shit, they must be doing something on our bodies. Who knows what? Less damage, right, than the regular type of Coke or Pepsi, but something is happening. This is not water. It says probably 3 times the average, you would guess. Yeah, man, that is a lot. That is a whole lot for sure. Let me see if I am not copying twice the dump ticks log. But it says, honestly, you think you may have started drinking so much as a coping mechanism when your mom was sick or something. That was, so that would be a couple years ago, right? Better Diet Coke than alcohol, you suppose, but yeah, you're trying to... Yeah, better Diet Coke, but it's not water, right? It's not like fully healthy. I wonder, dude, I wonder what are the side effects long-term of this. We don't have enough data, I think, for the side effects of all of these diet drinks. Because they haven't even existed for, like, not even 50 years, I would say. Right? So, do we even know the side effects? And yeah, you've tried alternatives, but nothing is good enough. You gotta cut cold turkey, maybe. Yeah. It's hard, dude. It's hard. Maybe you could replace it, substitute Diet Coke with MILFs. What about that bit? Does it sound like a plan? Would you like that? Okay. That is a long ass log. But let's hope the number didn't go down. But that one, it's not the only number that we gotta, that it's important. There's all the numbers. Oh no, why, dude? So now you don't want to be... Yeah, dude. Fuck me. I should have done this since earlier. I don't know why I was using that small ass output log. 6 MILFs a day or something like that. Could you even keep up, dude? You're talking shit now. You're writing checks that your body cannot pay, beat. This is bullshit. Sagnac, what's up, dude? How's life? How is your game development going? Your tools, how are your new tools coming along, Sagnac Games? Thank you for coming, dude. Appreciate it. That's good, dude, that you're here, because I was wondering if YouTube chat was broken. So it's not broken. That's good. Okay. Let's copy this one. That's a long ass text. Signet Game says, doing boring animation stuff. What's this code stuff? It's just a log, dude. It's a long ass log. I'm trying to optimize shit, so I'm just copying and pasting logs right now and analyzing them. It says if we were taking replacement for Diet Coke. Okay, so you would take the replacement, but could you even keep up with that replacement? Like 6 a day? You're talking shit. You would be cooked with half a day of those ones we're talking about. Yeah. Crimson says that's the diet. The diet cock. We could get some for a bit. A big box of those. You don't think so? Say next. So I was just working on optimization, so just getting logs on what to optimize. What about you? What's this boring animation stuff? I don't think it's boring. You could show us a bit of it on Discord. Oh, okay. Let's see. This one's not ticking. Zero 0.5. Okay. We're gonna do this on this once again. 0.05 or maybe 10. Let's see what 10 does on this one, so we can reduce the load on that one. Saying access. Only Hans, stop laughing. Saying access optimizing is the best thing to do closer to launch. You're making walking animations and idle stuff. You have a character customization in the game, so having to do a male and female idols walking and weapon walking. So does the female idol, why is it different? Does it have the boobs? Is that why the idol is different, because of the boobs? You're doing the boob idol animation. I know which kind of man you are, saying that games. Working on the boob animations. It does look like it went a bit down. Yeah, the overall. Yeah. No, it's down. The number is finally down. Okay, let's see how the animation looks. Same access. You have a character. Okay, I read that one right. Jiggles are already part of the game, but females idle and walk differently from guys. Okay, dude. I'm just fucking with you. You know how crazy I am, right? Okay, let's see how the animation. Okay, check out. That's interesting. That is a really interesting thing to see. So if you ever want to like make a stop motion kind of game in Unreal Engine, check out the animation and that thing. It's like stop motion. You just gotta fuck around with ticking. So if things tick slower, it's gonna look like stop motion. Check it out. That's cool. It doesn't work for my game, but it is cool to see how things would look in a lower type of frame rate, like stop motion. Okay, so no, 0.10 is too much. Should be 0.5. So that one's barely visible, but it does help. Yeah, that ticking interval, making it just a bit higher. See, it's barely visible, but it's making the load lower on the CPU thread. Okay, let me save that one. Gonna set this one to 0.5 too. Saynek, have you been Saynek is a man of culture, of course. We are all men and women of culture in this channel, all loving the jiggle physics. For sure. Who doesn't love some good jiggle physics? There's gonna be a lot of those in Grand Theft Auto. Did you see the latest leaks, people? Crazy shit, dude. These latest leaks are crazy. If you don't want to see anything from the game, don't look for them, because they are showing a lot, but they are crazy. Latest one, just naked people. It's a nudist town, I think, right? Yeah. Dude, who must this Cyber League person be? They say it's a group of hackers, it's not one person. Because it seems like the way they work, or the way he works, it's too complex to be just one person. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, I can see 380 now. That's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, we are below 400. Yeah, the number went down. Okay, we're gonna save. Chaos Whisperer says, I really wish you nerds would keep this trash gaming content on Twitch and stop polluting YouTube with this worthless garbage. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. How are you? This is the best comment I've gotten in the history of this channel. Oh shit. Such a fun person to be with. Chaos Whisperer. How are you, dude? So which content do you think we should... Yeah, I agree, dude. Fuck up. These nerds. All of these nerds making games, playing games, all of this garbage content. We should get it out of YouTube. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck the nerds. Fuck the nerds, dude. The bots are getting better and better, dude. On the internet, they are getting better and better as time goes by. Even the insults look a bit more real. Okay, dude, we are below 400 finally. It's 380 and shit. I think I'm closing my channel after Chaos Whisperer comment. I think we are leaving YouTube, not coming back tomorrow. Oh, you subbed just so you could unsub? That's awesome, dude. Helped me a lot. Helped me a lot with the reach. So which, if I decided to not make this worthless garbage nerd content, which type of content would you recommend me doing? Would you like me to see me dancing in underwear and shit? What's the type of things that you would like, Chaos Whisperer? Let us know in the chat, please. Karaoke? Not a bad idea, dude. That's not a bad idea. I should do some karaoke one of these days. What would you like me to sing? Sagnac. We could do some karaoke in this channel. It's fine. Please don't. Why? You wouldn't like to hear my cool ass voice? I have a good voice, dude. I have a good singing voice. I could be doing some karaoke. Grimeshin says you'll pay $5 for topless dancing karaoke. Polyphim Tulio Comunica. Shit, that is a good Latin American inside joke. Onlyhan says you'll pay 10. See, Chaos Whisperer, we're getting people to put money on the line. Are you gonna put money? You've got a shiny new like with your name on it exchange for a song. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Which song would you like me to sing? Sagnac says, stop laughing, Sagnac. This is serious, dude. We are listening to our community feedback. This Unreal Engine shit that I'm working on, this is garbage nerd content. We're trying to get the nerds off the internet. Fuck the nerds. Pink Pony Club? Do you think What the fuck is even Pink Pony Club? Is this a song? Is this a group? Sing Barbie Girl, says Saniac. I could sing Barbie Girl. I'm a good singer. Fuck it. Chaos Whisper. What is Pink Pony Club, dude? It just sounds like a strip club. Is this where you go on nights to throw your money? Okay, let me see. Ticks cute. We are below 400. Not much. Let me dump ticks again. Okay, let me see the analyze of the code of the log. Rotating. Okay, that's good. The thing is, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna disable the whole picking on this. No, let's disable the whole thing. Let me see how lower the ticks go if I disable those trees. See, the trees went away. Polyphone says professional boba tea reviewer. Yeah, I could become a professional boba tea reviewer. Do you like boba tea? I like boba, dude. Physics, what's up, dude? We're getting cooked from YouTube now. Chaos Whisperer thinks that we should get off this nerd bullshit, garbage content from the internet. Like, us nerds shouldn't be making games and showing this type of bullshit on YouTube. So we're making a poll. What do you think, Physics? What's up with your morning, Physics? Are you going for breakfast? Okay, let me see. What's up with the ticks? They went down. Yeah, it's 340 now. Yeah, it's not much. They definitely went down. Not much. Yeah, so those skeletal meshes aren't doing a lot of it. It says you send me another clip. Player can now sit, sort of. Let me check it out. Technic says you look like a boba drinker. I do like boba, dude. It's not common here, but I do like boba. Okay, let's undo. Is it back? Yeah, okay, there it is. It's back. It's interesting, dude, because I don't think I should be using this one as skeletal meshes. Okay, let me check it out again. Basic says, I vote you should make traditional Ecuadorian content of you racing llamas. Dude, this is so racist but so funny because I'm not Ecuadorian. But I can take the joke. I am not offended, Physics. I could become an Ecuadorian streamer. Let me see what Bit sent me. Dude, Bit, if this is game development shit, which is cool shit, why aren't you posting it on the Discord server? That's where people want to see it, dude. People want to see your work. So this is Godot, people. This is what Bit is working on right now. This is the first person camera you told me, right? Okay, let me look at it again. Player can now sit. Oh, okay. So that is what's happening. It's the player is sitting. Let me play it. Okay, I can see that bit. Segnek says, do food reviews? I could do food reviews. What do you think, Chaos Whisperer? Should I make food reviews? Dude, fucking Discord is like running like shit. I can see it, Bit. I can see the animation. The video doesn't look good when I go full screen because Discord fucking sucks. What the hell, dude? It looks good here. Thanks, Bit. That's really cool, dude. You're making progress, dude. and don't lose the momentum bit, because I know it's been hard for you to open Godot back again, so don't lose the momentum. Crimson says, "In the player in the room, is the player in the room with us?" the which player? Oh, you talking about Beat? I thought you were talking about Chaos Whisper. Physics says, "I always forget you're from Nicaragua." Oh shit. This guy. "I'm from Honduras, motherfucker." It's not that it matters. We all look the same. I don't feel offended. Bit says, "Bro, it's just a prototype." Yeah, dude, food reviews. Tacos with Tulio. Tacos with Nerdy, dude. No Tulio here. Fuck that guy. Segniak says, "No lie, I was told to do that. My wife said she likes to watch me eat." So yeah, I think your wife is lying to you. Sitting is hard in games. Yeah, I have not tried making a sitting mechanic on my game. Grimeshine says, "Nah, dude, I'm just messing with you. It looks good." Yeah, Grimeshine, it's just like the prankster of the group. Beat. Don't take him seriously. All right, past your bedtime. Have a good night, Beat. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good rest of your night. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, dude. Don't lose the momentum in Godot. Keep going, dude. Okay, so not much was saved from fucking with the skeletal meshes. Those are totally fine. So what else is there on the log? I mean, okay, let me see this one. Okay, so these ones I did refactor them. Physics says, "Honduras, I thought you were from India." You really thought I was from India at the beginning. I remember that. Okay, we are at 366. So we are below 400 in average. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'll keep trying to optimize later. Okay. Paul says he's from Cabo Verde. Yeah. Do I look like Vozinha? Do you people think I look like Vozinha? Okay. We're good there. Okay, we're gonna save. Let me see. Let me double check. I want to see the certain settings I changed are taking effect. So I can see that shit. Okay, volumetric effects quality. Let me try to see this in ultra. Okay. I don't see that change. That shit changing much. It looks like it's always in high settings. Does it have? Basic says Polypheme. He was. What? I was not. Fuck that. Segniak says all of the above. I was not reading that shit. That sounds like some. I don't know what it even sounds like. What, like all of him is also like Jesus. Yeah, I'm also like that, dude. it just makes me think about a lot of things, that concept, and none of those are a good thing. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I wonder. Let me see. I think I'm gonna be able to see this better in battles. Yeah, we're gonna leave that at low. Yeah, I'm wondering because I changed some scalability settings on the options menu. I'm wondering if the options stop working. I see those effects like they are too high quality right now. Let me see. Oh no, they do change. Yeah, check it out. Onlyhan says the colors in your game never get old to me. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it a lot. I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, those are the colors I've always liked. There must be some subconscious, unconscious, subconscious type of shit, right? Because on which colors we end up liking and we end up using in whichever art stuff you end up building. Olivine, what are your like favorite color palettes? Okay, we are. I'm still on the fence if this is doing. Okay, that is ultra. That is definitely ultra. Okay, effects quality. Okay, let me set it back to low. Hans, what are your favorite colors? Like your color palettes? Whenever you draw or paint stuff, what are your go-to colors? Okay, let me try this again so we can get one of those power-ups, because those are the ones I can see it more clearly. Physics says pink. I do like certain pink tones, dude. Not like Barbie type of pink tones, but darker types that end up looking more like purples. Problem says, I don't know, I will choose whatever looks good to me. Even though I know my color theory, I ain't that good with color application. Me too, dude. I know the color theory. I never think about it. I never apply it. I know what you're saying, Polyphim. I'm trying to get a power up. Onlyhan says my favorite colors are blue and purple and pink and green in that order. Yeah, blue and purple are good. Pink and green are, yeah, I can see them in this frame right now. So your game is all your, oh yeah, this frame has all those colors. Physics says, have you heard the song I have not. Shut up, dude. I don't know what you even talking about, dude. Yo, where did Chaos Whisperer go? Chaos, did you go, dude? Are you still there? I'm coming back tomorrow and doing a special karaoke stream. Because it was a suggestion from Chaos Whisperer on YouTube. We should get all of this nerd shit off the internet. Okay, I'm trying to find a power-up. Shit, dude. Power-up card. We need a power-up card. Okay, there it is. Ah, yes, I can see. It's on low. It's on low. I can see the effects being in low scalability. No, so the options are doing... I fucked with the options earlier. So I was wondering if I had broken anything. Saying access. Yes, Backstreet Boys Marathon. Did you like Backstreet Boys? I remember, like, growing up, I was very young, dude, when the Backstreet Boys were famous. I remember kind of liking a couple songs. I was not a fan of the Backstreet Boys. I cannot even remember the name of the songs. I think we all have their songs in our subconscious memory, right? Because they were so big. I can't remember the name of the songs. I just remember this one. Everybody, yeah. Yeah, so that shit, right? But I wasn't like a big fan. Physics says You Are My Fire. That was a song. Olive says I love me some Backstreet Boys. Molihan says, did you like NSYNC more? I do remember liking NSYNC more. But I was so young that I cannot remember even the NSYNC songs. Or the names or the concept of NSYNC. I do remember more of Justin Timberlake in movies. Crazy shit, right? I remember Justin in the movies. Okay, so the scalability shit is doing what it should be doing. Okay. Let me get this screenshot. Saynick says, yes sir, I like songs from that era. Great era. It's a good era. Yeah. 1980. Dude, that is a wide ass era. I would say yes. That is a great era. It includes from Michael Jackson to shit like Pearl Jam or Blink 182 to Madonna, Backstreet Boys and shit. But there would be like 4 eras, right? In that space of time. Of those ones, I would stay with the 1980s. Yeah, I love the 80s, dude. What is your favorite 80s song, people, or 80s artist? Saynick says music is dead these days. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I do think that the music industry is not getting better. We may just be getting older, right? And we just become like the old people and shit. Only Han says not dead with La Bichota. There are good artists, but we're never seeing Michael Jacksons again. We're never seeing Madonnas again. These were next level type of people, Phil Collins type of shit. They are just better artists than what we have in this time. Like as a whole, right? I'm not even talking about the music, but technically speaking, they were a step above the modern artists. Physics says Taylor Swift is the closest we have to Michael Jackson. It is not. I don't know if you're joking because you're a troll, but it is not. Taylor Swift is fine, but Yeah, dude. This type of talents, we're not seeing those again. Especially because of social media, dude. This type of people were living in recording studios for 16 hours, 20 hours a day. Nobody's doing that shit anymore. Especially with how easy tools are. Social media fucking up your dopamine and shit. So, yeah, dude. I think technically speaking, yeah, very different times. Yeah. I would say there are better technical musicians in this time than the ones in the past, but they are obscure. They are very underground. Yeah, I do think that the type of talent in the world is better, but it's never gonna be mainstream again like in the past. All of him says, "You are Swiftie nerdy." I am not. I don't. People would say because of that answer that say that I hate Taylor Swift. I just don't care about her enough or know enough about her to even hate her. I just don't know about Taylor, dude. I have never sat down to listen to a record of Taylor Swift, so I couldn't even hate her or like her. Physics says, "Bro, be careful. What if Swifties protest against your game?" Dude, I don't know shit about Taylor. I cannot hate her or love her because I've never felt compelled to listen to her music. Tegnac says, "No modern than Tupac's or Michael Jackson's." Exactly, the different talents. Yeah, Physics says Aurora is really good. Who is Aurora? Is this a modern artist? The thing is, yeah, dude. Yeah, especially mainstream, I would say. The mainstream artists. What we have in these days, we've got pretty talented artists, dude. But the ones in the 80s, I would say especially the 80s, was like the peak of technical mainstream music. Physics says, "Check out Midnight's album by Taylor Swift. It's a great album." I'll check it out, dude. The thing is that I've never felt compelled because Taylor just seems like a very, which is ironic, right? A very tailored type of product, marketing product. So I may just be too old, dude. It doesn't click on me because I can see through it by this point. Maybe if I had taught Taylor growing up younger, I wouldn't have seen it with that lens of seeing it so much as a Taylor marketing product. So Taylor for me is that. It's like the Apple iPhone. I can see through that it's a marketing Taylor type of thing. Yanimal says, "Hi Physics, hi Nerdy, what's up Yanimal?" Signac says, "I like lo-fi instrumental stuff now." I do like it too, dude. Darkna. Yeah. Where the fuck have you been, dude? I didn't think you were alive. Darkna says, "Hell Nerdy, how it's going, dude?" Hell Darkna, how it's going, dude? Where have you been? How's life? Check out Sick Kick. Dude, there's a lot of good new artists. I don't want to be an asshole and just make the stream feel like I'm talking shit about Taylor Swift or I'm talking shit about this era of music. I am not. I'm just saying, technically speaking, mainstream music, not music, mainstream music peaked in the 80s. Yeah, that's the peak of mainstream music, like popping shit. Darkness says, "Been busy making your stream forge, dude." That's crazy, dude. How is it going? How's life, dude? Did you release something yet? Okay, what was I gonna do, people? I just forgot. Let me look at my to-do list, because I even forgot what I was working on. Okay, the enemy. Yeah, this one we had made it a bit bigger, I think. Technic says, okay, those are the emojis from YouTube. So yeah, dude, it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky topic because I do think like in genres like jazz, I do think jazz has evolved. Yeah, we all love the classics, right? The old geniuses, Charlie Parker, Bill Evans type of shit. But the genre has been pushed technically too, in creative ways, technical ways that weren't seen before. So I think genres like jazz do have been evolving, even if it's an obscure underground thing now. But pop doesn't seem to be evolving. Darkness says doing good paints is normal, but well, what's about to release Streamforge but adding too many features to it? Yeah, you gotta be careful with scope creep, dude. So when do you think you're releasing it, Darkna? Okay, this one. Yeah, I remember this one was around there. Okay, I wonder how is it gonna look on this type of enemies now. Volume says, man, I'm done. It took me 1 hour to do the simplest, stupidest shape in Blender, and I'm still sure it's wrong. Well, dude, that's the life, dude. That's the life of making shit with computers. It's always gonna be a headache in one way or the other. Darkna Grimson says, let's see a clip, Darkna. Yeah, of what you're working on, dude. Post a clip on the Discord, dude. Show it. Okay, let me see if this breaks the layout. Let's see what's up. Okay, it doesn't break the layout. So this is good. Okay, let's see what's up with some phrases to see if this is the right size. Okay, people. Yeah, dude, this stream has gone quickly. I did not expect it to be already 2 hours and a half. Conversations have been fun indeed. Even getting cooked by Chaos Whisperer earlier. That was a good cook. Best insult I've gotten from streaming. Let me look for it again. It was a good insult, dude. Let me look for, where was this? Let me see. Okay, this was before Physics came to the stream. Here it is. I really wish you nerds would keep this trash gaming content on Twitch and stop polluting YouTube with this worthless garbage. Yeah. Okay, let's think about conspiracy theories, people. Which generation do you think this person is from? This could be a couple generations. It sounds like a boomer, but it also sounds like a Gen Zer. Physics says, I wrote you a poem, man. Which one? Send it over. Darna says, also, ChatGPT wrote this poem that you're gonna write on the chat. Physics, I know. Darna says, also been game streaming as well. Soon I hope Streamlabs been a right pain, keeps crashing and freezing since they updated it. Streamlabs is shit, dude. But now your Streamforge works both on OBS Streamlabs, so easy to set up for beginner and experienced streamers. Streamlabs is shit, dude. I stopped using that shit. It is worthless. The performance, especially on Mac. Yeah, I would not advise anyone to use that shit. Physics says, you are my friend named Tulio. What? Dude? I'm not gonna say this shit out loud. Darna says, I will soon grime. I promise ya. Okay, people promising shit on stream. So deep. Okay, I was meaning to see the phrases of the dialogue, to see the length of this. Let me see the length of the dialogue. That's a bit too long, I think. Signac says, you got this, fam. Darna says, still got a few things to sort out on it. Okay, dude. So you gotta keep being logged in, Darkna. What have you even been playing, dude? You said you've been game streaming as well. So which games are you even streaming, Darkna? Physics says, that's a bit too long, I think. That's what she said. Did this happen to you? Physics. Polyphim says, I'm Emir Nerdy. Have a good night. Polyphim, let's see. The non-Spanish speaking people. Do you know what Mimir is? Let's see who can figure it out. Darna says 7 Days to Die. That's what you've been playing with other a few other streamers. Yeah, Gramsci says, are you making it in Unreal Engine? No. This is JavaScript, right, Darkna? Physics says, living in the Philippines, I feel like a giant among children. So yeah, I heard all the time. Yeah, dude. The animal says, not safe for work. Okay. It's late. We can do not safe for work. Sagnac says, more like he's sitting... I'm not reading that shit. You people are... Okay, we're getting back to Unreal Engine. Fuck this conversation. I am not gonna endorse this shit. Fuck these people. It still looks... non-proportional. What about there? I wanna... Let's see a long phrase. The animal laughing. Electron, yeah. This is Electron, Java. Yeah, Darkna had told me about it. It's Electron. No, this is some plugin that he's making, Grimeshine, because it's insane. So he's making some plugin for OBS and Streamlabs. So it couldn't be Unreal, because it's to set up streams and shit. Okay, let me see the phrases. I think it's good. Basic says Electron Hello World is like 1 gigabyte. I know, dude. I know. Electron has that. Polyphim says bye-bye. See you later. Thank you, Polyphim. Thank you for coming. Have a good rest of your night. See you later, my dude. Just keep sharing your stuff on the server. I always love it. Ramsey says, are you vibe coding, Darkna? I think you are, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've heard Electron has the same bad name and fame like Unreal Engine in terms of performance. So Electron is the Unreal Engine of frameworks. Onlyhan says, adios, Polyphim. Okay, I think we're good with the length of the box. Yeah, that's the right length. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, let me quit and save. Okay, so we basically are back where I was last week before losing the progress on the commit. What time is it? Yeah, it's late, dude. It's almost 11 here. So Gramsci says we're gonna take off and watch the new Hard Knocks before it gets too late. Hell yeah, dude. I'm also gonna take off, dude. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now. I will not do the 3 hours tonight. So thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. The conversations were good, but I think I am done with Unreal Engine for the day, because I worked all day, all afternoon, also in the morning. So it's enough for me for the night. Thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. If you're watching, do not forget to wishlist Spaceman Memories. There it is. The link is in the chat. Take care, everyone. Peace, success. Take care, man. I'm Mimir. You know what Mimir is, right? Yeah. Darkness says, bye, all back from the ads. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry about the ads. It is what it is. Peace. Sagnac, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, people. See you tomorrow. I'm coming back tomorrow if things go well. Yesterday, I didn't come to the stream because my internet went to shit. But if all things are good tomorrow, see you all tomorrow. As we'll keep working on this game, Spaceman Memories. Do not forget to add it to your wish list. There is the link in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Karaoke tomorrow. Maybe we could listen to the suggestion by Chaos Whisperer. Crazy ass motherfucker. That guy. Only Hans. Thanks for the love. Have a good rest of your night. Have fun. Thank you, people. Appreciate it. Good night.